start streaming. Oh, yeah, gotta move this out the way so I can see what's going on this channel. Yeah, look at this coffee. It's hot, 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 hot. Ladies and gentlemen, same, I'm having an extra connection now, so let me take a sip of this coffee. Again, I apologize for the lateness of the hour. For those of you who weren't here yesterday and don't understand what's happening, I have had some dental work done because I popped out a filling, and I have been in a tremendous amount of pain, which today has not been the issue. I'm on ibuprofen, which was given to, um, a medication for people. NICEAD, I guess, is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, which is given by the you can get them over the counter. I just got them for this particular situation because I had to go get them from the dentist. So it's a different formula, same thing, but it's made me feel a hell of a lot better. I'm able to talk to you guys without feeling so hindered by the pain that I'm dealing with. Now, if you've ever dealt with this before, it's not a pain just here, okay? It goes all the way up into your cranium. I can feel it in my shoulder. It is the worst, most excruciating pain I think that I've ever personally felt. So that's why it's been very difficult. Now, that may reappear, make a guest appearance later today. I don't know. I've just been taking this medication for the last, I don't know, maybe less than 24 hours. I got it about this time yesterday, so less than 24 hours. It seems to be working. I feel a hell of a lot better today, but I do still, the pain is still there, okay? So I apologize for not being here on a timely basis as I should have. I had a different doctor's appointment earlier today. Everything's okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry that I was here late. I know some of you were here yesterday, so that you can appreciate the fact that I am still here every single day. And so that I can continue at least that long-standing commitment and tradition of being here every single day as I have. That's one of the promises I've been able to keep consecutively. It's my hope that the other promise is to do the other thing. So for those of you who have not been here before, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick, and we're going to get started because I got a lot of work to do today. We got to go over the 7 chords and the minor 7 chords today, which are going to take a while because I'm just terrible at them, and that's just, it is what it is. But, we're getting better at them. That's why we're doing them. So number one, if you've never been here before, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. If you are confused about that or have never heard about what I'm trying to build here, this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part of the live stream is about the practice session, and the second part is about me doing improvisational music. Now, the first part of the session, being the improvisational section, or being the practice session, is about about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, so that we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and then from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing by dedicating an hour to an hour and a half of our days to working hard on getting better at practicing the monotonous stuff, the stuff that we hate doing the most, which is why we do it on the live stream, because everybody knows practicing sucks. Doing it by yourself is not great. So I'm trying to invite people in my practice sessions and giving you the opportunity to tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it, what I can do to make it better, and so that we make those little tweaks every single day, because it's in doing those little tweaks every single day that gets us to the next level, okay? That obviously the consistency in trying to make it better every single day. So the practice session will be about you practicing, me practicing, us practicing together, us suggesting different influencers that will help us get to that next level, and things of that nature. Also different exercises as well. The practice session will include scales, chords and voicings, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs. There we go, which will be changing periodically. Now, with that being said, all of those things are in service to the second thing, and the second thing is about improvisational music, which I will be improving on the channel. Obviously, it's my hope that you will feel comfortable and confident at some point to where you can create your own improvisational tracks using the backing tracks that I have in the playlist section of my account. You will be able to create that stuff yourself. And then at that point, you will be able to do so in a way that makes you feel comfortable and confident to share that link with me, so that with your permission, I can share it on the channel. And that way we can not only share it on the channel, but we can talk about how you've attacked the fretboard, how I attacked the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better at improvisational music, okay? The live stream will just be me improving, because I don't have like 15 screens where I can say, okay, you solo, okay, you solo, okay, you do this, you do that. And it just would be a whole clusterfuck, for lack of a better term. lastly, or thirdly, the channel is about basically me creating, the whole thing is about me. All these things are in service to me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. Me creating the best music I possibly can using my guitar as my principal instrument or my primary source of inspiration, or my principal or my primary or my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. Okay, that will be me using my gifts and my understanding of music to create the best music I can electronically, to create obviously 100% of the music for me to get better as a singer, songwriter, producer, uh, uh, music creator that I can be. Uh, Not 100% of the music I will be creating will be projects, obviously, for me to get better, but the 90% of it will be personal projects, things that I'm working on, EPs, LPs, different singles, and things of that nature, as well as the third thing, the second thing, which will be the other 10% broken down into 5% for these two parts. The first part being music I'm creating for other individual artists, and the other part will be music that I'll be creating for individual people who work on short films in the area in which I live. So the lastly is when people don't really watch a channel, the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. And that's helpful because then I can go back and I can look at the videos and I can say to myself, okay, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? What can I possibly do better to make these things better every single day? And so the way that I do that is that I'm able to continue to be here every single day and continue to put my best foot forward every single day so I can create the best stuff that I can. But it requires also some of your input as well. Let me know if I'm in the right direction, if I'm going the wrong direction, things I can do better, and what have you. Lastly, I just want to say when people don't watch a channel, the channel serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So it's like a video log. So basically, when you do comment in real time, I can see the things that I've done right and done wrong, and the fixes that I can make that are very simple. Obviously, not just the simple things that I can change, but obviously the things that I can do better. That will obviously take time because if they require finances, then if they require finances that just require things that I have to purchase, and sometimes that just happens. It's unfortunate, but things happen. Things break. Things don't work well. It is what it is. So, secondly, what I ask people to do is during this period of time of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory, I ask people to subscribe to the channel. And, well, obviously, subscribe to the channel, but also you can help out from a financial perspective if you'd like to. You can donate to my Ko-fi account. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Or you can, obviously, you can donate as little as $1 to the account, or you can use the referral links I have to cryptocurrency that are located in the description of every single video. Again, these are to centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms on which you can trade, but if you use my referral links to sign up, they help you in the following way. They help the account in the following way. It's an indirect way of helping out with the channel, but the way that you can do so, obviously, is that if you want to get involved, you sign up using the referral links. The referral links will obviously give you links to different centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms on which I currently trade. And when you do that, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of which you get if you signed up by yourself. But the perks that they offer you, they will in turn offer to me, and by extension this channel, and that's how it helps out with the channel. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I ask people to do this, because like if they offer you $20 cash back, they will in turn offer me $20 cash back. When they offer you that $20 cash back, they will also they'll offer you that, or they'll offer you like $100 off of trading fees. But because you use my referral link, the company will also offer that to me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 to reinvest back in the channel, that's how it helps out with the channel. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, see if I can just get this right. I'm trying to work on this thing, like keep my page open at the same time, because I've had issues with the channel restarting and things of that nature. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is up to snuff. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Lastly, I'm almost not doing that. There we go. Lastly, I should just go ahead and point this out. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, but it is helpful when you donate to the channel, and it's helpful if you sign up using my referral links to the cryptocurrency websites, okay? But if you decide that you don't want to do that, the easiest way to help me out really is just by helping me grow my YouTube channel, by helping me grow my other platforms. I'm currently on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. And all of those things help me grow as a, help me grow my YouTube platform. And help me grow my YouTube platform will inevitably help me grow those other accounts because, ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. That is what it is. So I'm going to get started here today, guys. I'm sorry about the spiel taking longer than what it should have. I'm sorry about being here late, but I'm here now. We're going to get through these exercises. We're going to work on them. Like I said, today we're going to be doing the major and the minor 7th chords, which are going to take a little bit longer. So I'm going to work through these exercises. If you have any questions or comments, I ask that you refrain from asking them until the very end, or understand that I'm not going to be able to get to a lot of these questions until the very end because of the lateness of the hour. And this is just something that's going to be a common theme for the next couple of months because of my particular schedule. So I'm just going to go ahead and say these things while I'm typing these in. First of all, in the chat, I'm going to be just adding my Ko-fi account. So in case people would like to donate to the channel, it's KO. Let's see. Let me see if I can just go ahead and copy this into the channel, and I will. We go with that. I don't actually need this to open. I just needed that there. So if you'd like to make a donation to the channel, here it is. Yeah, we go with this. There we go. Oh, it copied twice. There we go. And nextly, here are the licks of the week. That way I can just send these to you guys so that you will have them in case you want to play along with me or you want to see what it is we're working on this week. This is what we'd be working on. Let me copy and paste this into this section. This first one is from Antonio Gazzaro. He's one of my favorites. We worked on it yesterday. This one is not particularly difficult, but it sounds really, really cool, which is why I think subscribe to these guys' channel if you can on Instagram, because helping them grow their channels obviously will help them continue to push out content that helps us get better. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I could just go ahead for a second here and just go ahead and tell you thank you so much for joining the channel. If you haven't done so already, if you could go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel, that would be helpful. 3 things real quick. Number 1, I don't take requests. This channel isn't about taking requests. There's nothing wrong with channels that do take requests. That's just, I don't see the purpose of just taking songs requests like I'm sitting on a street corner and playing guitar. Now, I've seen some people do it. It does look really cool, but that's just not what I'm trying to do here, at least with the live stream part of the channel. It's about just us practicing and getting better. The second thing is I do curse on this channel. I hope that doesn't offend people. You will hear me say things like shit and fuck. I don't find it personally offensive, but some people don't like it. A lot of the artists that I'll suggest, a lot of the influencers that I suggest, they curse on their channels too. And I should make you aware of that, because if that's an actual obstacle for you to try to listen or watch this channel, this may not be the channel for you. And as unfortunate as it is for me to say, I prefer that you know that ahead of time and that I'm honest with you guys up front and honest with you guys from the jump, as opposed to you finding out later and be like, oh, he says things I don't like on this channel. It's like, I'm going to say things that people aren't going to like. I don't do it intentionally, obviously. Why would I intentionally marginalize myself from a community of people that can actually help me grow my channel? That doesn't make sense. But I'd rather put my best foot forward in showing who I am as a person versus me just being some image on the internet of just some dude on the internet who's not who they say they are, which is they come a dime a dozen. But if you meet me in real life, I do curse in real life. I don't personally see the offense to it, but some people don't like it. Okay, and lastly, what's the last one? I always forget this one. I don't know why, because it's really not that hard. It's the question one. If you have any questions that are regarding anything that I'm doing on this channel, if there are questions more than just like hi and bye or what kind of guitar you have, like small basic questions, I ask that you refrain from asking them until the end, or at the very least that you understand that I'm not going to be able to get to those questions until the very end, because it's too hard for me to stop and continue and stop and continue, stop and continue. I'm already doing that when I have to toggle back between different screens. So I ask that you be patient with me and understand that it is nothing personal. I cannot get to your questions right away. If you have any questions, obviously, that are outside of hi and bye, I ask that you please refrain to the very end, because there's not a lot I can do between now and then, especially on days like today where I'm crunched for time because of, like, you know, appointments or things I have to do at work that will definitely come up. In any case, guys, we're going to get started here today. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for being understanding of my situation. And I apologize for the lateness of me being here. Lateness, just in general. Today was a scheduled appointment. Could not miss. So, again, thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's get started, okay? We're going to get started here. We're going to start at 100 beats per minute, starting with the warm-up exercise of the spider picking exercise, where you try to keep all your fingers down at the same time. And we're going to do it at 70 beats per minute. You know what? I want to change that up. I don't want to do it at 70. I want to do it at 80 beats per minute, because I think we can. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but we've got to start moving forward. So let's see. Say that was perfect, because I don't want to say anything that I do is perfect. There's always stuff to improve, but that was the most perfect way that you could start a different tempo. It couldn't have been more perfect than just absolute perfection. I don't want to toot my own horn, but that's what it takes when you practice at a lower level. It makes the higher or lower BPM. It makes the higher BPMs a lot easier and a lot more attainable to do in a more quicker fashion. That's not to say that will happen every time. If I'm moving from 140 beats PM to 140 BPMs to 150, it's going to be much more difficult for me to move from 140 to 150 than it is for me to move from 70 to 80. That's just what it is, guys. When you get to those faster tempos, if you're moving up by increments of 5 BPMs, that makes sense. But at the slower tempos, you can move at increments of 10 BPMs. You guys can learn that for yourself, or try to figure that out for yourselves later on as you continue to progress as guitar players. So we're going to 100 beats per minute, guys. We're going to go at 100 beats per minute. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit more on this. We're going to do the John Petrucci exercise of the Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute before we do the alternate spider picking exercise at 100 beats per minute as well. 100 beats per minute. Alternate spider picking exercise at 100 beats per minute. I feel a hell of a lot better than I did yesterday, guys. I'm really thankful for that. Yesterday sucked. Man, that was terrible. and gentlemen, let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, which I'm going to turn the volume up here. It's going to sound a little bit louder than you, well, not louder because I'm tapping. So let's go. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Alright, now we're going to get right into the sweep picking exercises today. We're going to do the Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise at 80, 90, and 100 beats per minute. Again, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, I ask that you do that because he is a great teacher. He's very helpful. He's funny. He does curse on his channel. Again, he's another influencer, I tell you, that does curse on his channel. I want people to know that right away so that people know. 218, that's crazy. 180 beats per minute. Again, guys, if you haven't been able to do so, I would really very much appreciate if you would just at least like the videos, like the video today. It's very helpful to the channel. It helps me move up in my placement on the algorithm. I have very basic stuff going on, but I think I'm hoping that my intention of trying to not only teach guitar, not only to get better at guitar myself, but trying to help, spread that love to other people. I'm hoping that that's enough to give me a couple likes on the videos every single day. So if you guys could do that, that'd be very helpful to me. Let's get started here, guys. We're going to do these sweep picking exercises at 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute in about 20 seconds right now. There we go. There we go, guys. It's good to see you all. Thank you guys for joining me today again. I have been struggling with some dental issues, which is why I haven't been able to get here on time. Been in a lot of pain. I'm in less pain today. Things are great. Thank you for being here. Let's get going. Okay. The Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise at 80 beats per minute. Let's go. Oh, I gotta turn this down before I burn everybody's ears out of their face. My bad. Sounded okay. It's just 80 beats per minute, but it still sounded pretty good. Sounded okay. Let's try it at 90. See if we can keep up that same energy at the same tempo at 90 beats per minute. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. You guys are the best. Excuse me on that one too. I had to turn this down a little because I saw it was clipping on my audio interface. So I made a few mistakes that way. I won't hold that totally against me because I was trying to verify the levels at the same time I was playing, so I wasn't 100% concentrated at 90. But 100 beats per minute, same exercise, guys. Let's get it going. Yeah. Good to see you guys. Thanks, chat. Again, if you're having any problems with the video, with the sound quality, as I'm new to the OBS software and I've had a bunch of issues streaming-wise, not with the software, but just as a general rule of thumb, I've had issues streaming because I am technologically stupid. So if you're having any issue, guys, or if it's the quality's fine, just let me know in the chat. If it's not fine, just tell me. Okay? Whether it's the guitar or just my voice. Again, I don't have a stand for the microphone that I do have. It is what it is. I have to use the internal mic. That's what I meant to say. The internal computer mic. I see it. I see it. I see what you're writing. I'm gonna finish working on this exercise, but I see you writing, dog. I appreciate you. I love this. I gotta go back to this main page. Let me hit the pause on this real quick. I'm gonna go see what was written. Is it pronounced Michi? Oh man, that's dope. Use the OBS software. Okay, I have the OBS software. Try putting the exercise tabs on the screen. Okay, I do have a thought about that. The exercise tabs. OBS allows you to do this more easily. Okay, let me tell you why I haven't done this yet. You are absolutely right. Thank you so much for your input. Let me just go ahead and say this just so that you know that I responded to your message. I will. Okay, I love this. This is so great for me. Okay, a couple suggestions. OBS software. I do have an OBS. I'm using the OBS as we speak right now, which is why I'm trying to move cross-platformationally, and I would like to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I appreciate that comment. I'm running an OBS software as we speak. I'm very new to it, meaning I've only used it. This is week. As of tomorrow, it will have been 14 consecutive days I've been using the OBS software. The second thing, he says, tries putting the exercise tabs on the screen. The reason I haven't done that, and I'm going to do that, the reason I haven't done that yet is because I'm so technologically stupid. This is a true story, okay? And by the looks of me, you know it, okay? That's why I'm in a dark room in my apartment instead of like some dope studio setup. You know, I'm technologically stupid. So I haven't done it yet because I was worried that if I have, with the OBS software, too many technical issues happening at once, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to figure out where the issues were coming from. So I said, I'll make one change at a time. I'll use the OBS software with my built-in mic and my audio interface to plug in my guitar. It seems to have been working. I've had some issues, and I'm still working with some issues on the sound quality because it sounds like it's being overdubbed, or not overdubbed, it's being delayed, like the signal is being a little bit delayed from the sound-wise, from my voice, and also from the audio interface. I don't know why that's happening. I would like to stream cross-platformationally on Twitch before I start uploading or doing a split screen where I can have the exercise information on one side and then my face and my guitar on the other side. I've thought about that. Yeah. And the other thing is, yeah, okay, perfect. I'm sorry about that. Because I can hear you. You don't need to type. Yeah. See, I'm technologically stupid. You gotta get some LED lights, man. I would love to. It's just not in the budget at the moment. But I do have, the reason why I say it's not in the budget is not because of any other reason, but besides the fact that I said to myself, when I started this channel, I started with a budget of about $700. So I had to purchase an amp, I purchased an audio interface, and I purchased a couple other things. I have zero money left in the budget. So my goal is, like with all businesses, is not to drain money from other businesses. Whether it's $5 here or $100 here, the idea is to grow the channel. But in order to grow the channel and to grow the channel like the business has to generate revenue, which this channel hasn't. And that's okay for the time being. I hope that it does, which is why I'm trying to get with the YouTube Partnership Program, but that requires a certain amount of subscriptions, like people subscribing to the channel, plus X amount of watch hours, like 3 or 4 or 5,000 watch hours, plus you have to have so many, like, or 3 million short views, which I don't have any shorts up there. So I'm working on that so that I can generate revenue without having to ask people to donate to the channel, because at least the live stream part of the channel is supposed to be free. It's about a practice session, about us dedicating our time and showing our craft every single day. So again, I know I said beforehand I wasn't going to answer questions in long form in the middle of the chat or in the middle of these things, but that was such an important question that I had to stop, because I want people to understand, like, I know that my setup needs to be better. I know that my lighting system needs to be better. My sound system needs to be better. To be fair, I'll show this to you. I do have a condenser mic, okay? The issue isn't the mic. The issue is the stand. So once I have a stand set up, then the condenser mic situation will be solved, hopefully. That's the goal. But I do have a mic. I'm just waiting on the stand that I would like to purchase again. But I'm trying to make sure that the money comes from the budget from the channel. The channel, the main goal of the channel right now is to become net zero, meaning I spend what I get in, and I don't get. How would I say that? So the channel is basically at net zero, which means it's free for me and free for you. But I'm trying to get it free for me by not asking people for money. Like, I want the money to be generated from the channel and how it builds. Because the one thing people don't need in their budgets right now is a bunch of people asking them, oh, please pay me money. I'm this guy. I'm this weird subscriber on the other side of the planet. Like, I don't want to do that. So there it is. It's very dark. Well, at least I'm a light in this lifetime. You're welcome. We're going to get right into it, guys. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate your help. This is really, really good stuff. We're going to get right into these exercises. But so if that's confusing to any of you, what I just said, don't hesitate to DM me. Again, you can add me on Instagram. I'll respond. I respond fairly quickly. So thank you for that input. I appreciate it. The live stream is about the practice, okay? The other part of the channel I haven't added or implemented to the channel is the second part, which is about me uploading my own personal music. The music that I create, the instrumentals that I create, as well as the other songs that I create for myself. And that's the part of the channel that I haven't figured out yet, time-wise. So, you guys are awesome, man. This is such good information. This is so good. And this is why I appreciate having people on the live stream, like having people explain to me or talk to me about things that are really, really important for me to advance the channel. Anyway, we're gonna get right back to it, guys. I didn't finish doing up these exercises. If you'd like to join me with on these exercises, I'm working at 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, and 100 beats per minute on sweep picking exercise number 1. So again, as I said before, there will be some changes made to the channel. I will be putting the exercises. I'll be a picture-in-picture situation so that people don't have to look at it. But again, I didn't want to get ahead of myself and add too many variables in there before I was able to solve smaller problems. Because if I have too many things, I add too many things at once, I was worried that I would be digging to try to find how to fix the problem, as opposed to trying to fix them little by little and then understanding where each individual problem comes from. My thing is, I don't like to just fix problems. I like to understand where the problems come from. And so in order for me to do that, I can't focus on 15 things at once. My brain doesn't work that way. Some people would argue, my brother would argue that it doesn't work at all. But, that's, brotherly love, baby. 80 beats per minute, sweep picking exercise number 1. See if I can get this at 90 beats per minute. Same exercise. I saw briefly out of the corner of my eye that my whole guitar isn't in the frame. Again, I'm just using the setup that I have in my computer that is 13, 14 years old at this point. So. I see you guys typing in the chat. Welcome back, man. It's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you guys, man. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't done so already, guys, I'd really appreciate just a little likey, a little thumbs up if you could, or maybe subscription. Maybe subscribe to the channel. It's very helpful. I'm just trying to grow this thing from the ground up. So, you know, if you guys can help out with that, that would be great. And if you want to donate, you can. I want people to donate, but at the same time, I don't want people to feel obligated. But if you could just like the video, that'd be really helpful. Again, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than I was yesterday. I've been dealing with I popped out a filling like a couple weeks ago. I got it fixed, and now I was just in a tremendous amount of pain. Today, I've been taking some prescription strength ibuprofen. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. That's not to say that it's completely gone, but it is, compared to yesterday, way better. So thank you for joining me today, guys. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all of you. We're doing this at 100 beats per minute, guys, and I'm going to go back and check out your questions. I saw that some of you wrote. I'm going to look at those in a second. On pause. I'm gonna go back and check to see if other people have written. Wow, damn, got a ton of these. Practice channel, 100 subs. Nice parts you have. God, you guys are great, man. And the comments have been really fucking helpful, man. I really appreciate that. I apologize for the cursing. No, I don't, because that's who I am. Okay. Let me get right in this. It sounds good. Talking. Haven't tried the guitar yet. Okay. Guitar neck is not in the frame. Yeah, I'm fully in the frame, but my guitar neck is not fully in the frame. Let me see if that works. Did that work? Let me see. Yeah, if I lift it up, it could be more in the frame. Yeah, let me see. Maybe I have to sit it higher when I'm playing. I don't know. But again, or maybe I can move back. Maybe that might be easier. Let me see if I can try that. I just got some. Just try that. Man, I appreciate you coming through, dog. Shout out hundreds for everybody who's on the channel. Shout out to all you guys who've liked the video so far. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get to that, 100 subs. I think that's the next goal that I'm trying to get to, and then after that, 500 and then 1,000. And that's all I'm trying to do. If you guys have any friends who are interested in the stuff that I'm doing, share it with them maybe and let them know what I'm trying to build here. See if we can get to that 1,000 subs ASAP, okay? If only for the fact that I can just stop panhandling and asking people to check out to donate to my coffee account. I really hate doing that. It's the least favorite. I'm not a salesman kind of guy. It's not my favorite thing to do. Anyway, we just finished that, guys. So now that we finished that up, we have to do the part of the section of the videos that suck the most, which is getting to the workouts. And the actual workouts is working on the scales and chords and licks in the find the note. So that's what we're doing right now. We're at 105 beats per minute, where we're going to do the F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. At which point we're going to go right into, we're going to take this tempo down, Dionanda, 100 beats per minute, terrible Australian accent, and we're going right into the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale and the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Okay, let's get it going, guys. Again, there's no substitute for this kind of boneheaded repetition, okay? You sit there and be like, oh, this sucks. We know it sucks. It's not fun, but it is what it is. So thank you so much for your advice. Thank you so much for being here. Let's keep moving through these workouts, guys, okay? Let's G so. Second position, G major, G sharp, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. As some of you have pointed out, I am playing this in double time. It's just easier for me. Again, if you have to slow it down, this isn't a competition, all right? We're trying to get better as a collective. So don't feel bad if you have to take the tempo down. Don't feel bad about anything you have to do to get yourself better. That's stupid. It's a waste of time. Fourth position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. The eighth position, or the octave position, the F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Again, guys, I want to thank you so much for being here. If you guys haven't done so already, it's really helpful if you could like the videos. It's helpful to me to continue doing this and trying to get it out there so that it's free for me as it is I'm trying to make for you as possible. These practice sessions. It'd be really helpful, guys. I've never had 10 likes before. Maybe that should be a new goal I should strive for. But, you know, if you like the channel, if you want to like the channel, you can. It's available to you. It's just a thumbs up. Let's get right to the G major scale in first position, guys. Let's get it going. Okay. 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 Let's go. Second position, G major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm so proud of those. Let's get right into the sixth position of the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Guys, let us get it going. Now we're going to take the tempo down under. We're going down 5 beats per minute, guys, down to 100 beats per minute. Again, I am playing in double time. Some people like it, some people don't. For me, I needed to do it because I don't. This metronome only goes up so high, and doubling it really would confuse me to double it. So, oh shit. Well, now I have to wait a second because I accidentally opened up these YouTube pages that have the backing tracks in, and I don't think I paused them. And just make sure. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I did, but I'm not sure. They appear to be paused now. Okay. Yeah. We're starting with the minor pentatonic scales, guys. 105 beats per minute. Let's get it going. If you haven't done so already, guys, you could go ahead and like the video. That would be very helpful. Let's go right into the... oh, I have 4 likes already. Oh, dope. I wonder if I can get to 10. That should be really cool. I haven't gotten 10 before. Yeah. F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale in first position at 100 beats per minute. scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. F sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. But I'm thankful for it. I hope that I can get to 10 before the end of the session. I've never gotten to 10 before, and I'm very thankful for all of you who were able to like the videos. You guys are the best. You guys are the best, man. I don't know what to say. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys all the time. You come here and you show support, give me good advice, good comments. Thank you guys. Fifth position. F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah. And finally, the sixth position or the octave position of the F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah. Anyway. Let me get right into the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Okay? Let's hop back to this other page. Second position, F sharp, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. 6th position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Guys, let's get it going. And finally, the 6th position, or the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. We finished with those. Now we're going to play a fun game called Find the Notes. Find the Note was an exercise that I found from Joe Satriani, a very famous musician, a very famous guitar player, who in turn said that guitar players at the intermediate and advanced level should be able to find any note on any string in the fretboard. So we're going to find the G note. If you've been following us this week, you know that we've been working on the G note all week, and we're going to work on that next week because we're still going to be doing the F sharp, G flat major scales with the G major scales next week, okay? And the minor pentatonic equivalents, obviously. So we know that we're in standard tuning. If you know that, we're in E, A, D, G, B, E standard tuning. E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay. Now we know that we know which the open strings are. We know where all those notes are. If you know those, then you can figure out where any other note is on the fretboard based on your understanding of how chromatic scales work, or just understanding of how scales work. So we know that the G is on the E string, is on fret 3 of the E strings. Okay, so we'll start with the bottom E string. We know if you had 12 to that number on the same string, you had 12 fret numbers to that number, you will get its octave position above the 12th fret. Similarly, if you knew that G was on the 15th note but didn't know where it was below the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number and you get its octave position below the 12th fret. So, on the E string, we're on both 3 and 15. When we go to the top E string, we know it's going to be the exact same thing, because it's the same note, same string, same distance. Now back to the bottom E string. Then when we go to the A string, I believe I want to say that we're at 921. No. Yep, 10 and 22 on the A string. Again, you had 12 to 10, and you get 22. You subtract 12 from 22, and you get 10. Simple maths, guys. Now we're back to the bottom E string, where we're at 3 and 15. Then we're going to the top E string, where we're at 3 and 15. Then when we go to the B string, we're at 8 and 20 on the B string. And back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string, or the high E string, I should say. And back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. Then we're back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string, or on the A string. And then on the D string, we're at 5 and 17. Again, you add 12 to 5, you get 17. You subtract 12 from 17, you get 5. Simple maths, guys. Now back to the 10 and 22 on the A string. There we go. Now back to the 3 and 15 on the E string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. Now we're back to the 8 and 20 on the B string. Then we're going to go to the G string. In the G string, we know that's already in G, and since we consider an open string is 0, you add 12 to 0, and you get 12. So you're at open to 12, open to 12 on the G string. Then we're back to 5 and 17 on the D string. Then we're we're back to 10 and 22 on the A string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Now we're going to go right to the chords. So finish this up, guys. We're at. Now that we finished that up, we're going to get right to the chords. This is the part, in my opinion, that sucks the most. It's the part where it's very difficult for people to stay and pay attention to it because this stuff isn't fun. It's just not fun. The reason why I do some of these practice sessions is because I know practicing sucks. Nobody wants to practice. Joe Satriani was in an interview and he was talking about how he likes to tell, or he tells the story of when he was in high school, how in high school and in college he used to practice and do all the shit that he didn't want to do beforehand. Before he had to go to school. And then after school, after he'd done all his practicing, knowing that he had practiced already, he could just go with his band and just play. Which is what we all want to do. We all just want to play, but to get better, to get more consistent, you have to practice. So unfortunately, this is a necessary step in getting to that point, memorizing the chords and understanding their relationship with one another, and basically just understanding chords. So we're doing the G 7th chords and the G minor 7th chords, okay, and the G sharp 7th chords, and we're doing the F sharp G flat 7th chords, and followed by the G flat minor 7th chords, and then we're doing the G 7th chord, followed by the G minor 7th chord. So right now, I'm just going to show you these ones. Again, somebody made a comment earlier about why I don't have these up here doing a picture-in-picture sort of situation. There's nothing. As I've said before, my goal right now is just to make sure I'm understanding all the technical problems I'm having with my OBS before I start adding different variables, including the variable of doing a picture-in-picture thing with the OBS. So right now, I'm focused on just some of the sound stuff that's going on. Once I figure that out and I get a cross-platform with Twitch, then I'm going to be adding these so that people can see them and I don't have to hold them up like I'm showing the the word in Wheel of Fortune or showing the money on the TV show. So we're going to start with the G flat 7 chords, and again the book says it's written as G flat 7th. Those of you who don't know, G flat and F sharp are sonically identical. It's the same chord, same sound, same placement, same everything. It's just notated differently. That's music theory for you, okay? So we're going to run through all this stuff. Let's run through it, okay? Starting with the melody chords, we're going to do the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4-string chords. Then go into the F sharp, G flat, minor 7th chords, etc., etc. Let's go. Thank you for being with me here today, guys. Thank you for joining me. You guys are the best. I appreciate you, dog. I hope if anything that I'm doing is valuable to you or you find it interesting or helpful, I ask that you like the video at the very least and maybe possibly subscribe to the channel. And if you want to, you can also make a donation to the channel if you want to. Again, it's not an obligation at all. In fact, the last thing I want to do is make that an obligation. So let's start with this chord because this is the bar chord. Really, it should be with the rhythm chord. Then here. Here, then here, then we're going to bar this shit. Let's go one more time. Right here, then right here, right here, then here, and here. Right to the inside chords. Like I said before, we do these chords each about 3 times a piece, then move on to the next section, which will be the inside, the rhythm chords, and the bottom 4-string chords, okay? So the inside chords goes as follows, like this. chords that sound a little something like this right here. Then bar it off. Pinky. So here, right here, right here, and here, and here, and where that bar chord is normally, but we're going to add the pinky. Then we're going to go with this weird one right here. We're going to do it again. Bar it off. It didn't work. Here we go. And here. Let's go back to this. Then we're going to go here. No. And here. Then with the pinky, select the bar. Not barred off. And right here. Let's go one more time, okay? And then we're going to go from there to, well, obviously from here to the bar version. Then we're going to go here, and here, and here. Then we're going to go back to chant. Pinky. Right here. Now we're going to go right into the bottom 4 string chords before we get into the G minor 7 chords. Moving right along, people. Let's get it going. Yeah. We got this. I believe in you. I believe in me too. You know? And right here. And then right here. Now we're going to get right to the G minor 7 chords, guys. Again, I put them up there on the screen briefly. Hopefully you were following along with me. If you haven't done so already, guys, if you could, just go ahead and like and comment on the video, okay? I appreciate y'all following along if you could. Or if you have, that's great. Thank you so much. G minor, G flat minor, F sharp, G flat minor 7 chords, starting with the melody chords. Let's go. It's here. Bad. Brain buffering situation. Then here. Then here. Wait, did I miss that one? Then here. Right here. Let's go again, my bad. So we're going to go here. Then from here to here. Then here. Now here. Then here. Then right here. Yeah. Then right here. Then right here. Let's go right to the inside chord, guys. You guys are the best for being here, man. I appreciate y'all working hard and working on this stuff with me. So let's go. These are the inside F sharp, G flat, minor 7th chords for those of you who have just joined the channel. Bob Ross teaches people how to paint. I teach people how to play guitar. Let's go again. Let's go back down. Let's go again. Let me be clear, I am in no way comparing myself to Bob Ross. Bob Ross is a fucking legend. He was the man. I grew up watching him with my grandma. He's the best person ever to live. He used to say, I don't know if people remember this, he used to save an animal at the end of every episode. It was great. I love Bob Ross. He's the man. I love him. Don't let me, like, if I said it before, look, I didn't mean any disrespect to Bob Ross. I'm just saying Bob Ross teaches people how to paint. I teach people how to play guitar. That is the only similarity that we have, the word teach. Okay, the guy was amazing. I remember he saved a squirrel once. It was awesome. He nursed it back to health. What a solid human being. I love him. Anyway, let's get right back to the rhythm chords, guys. Shout out to Bob Ross. What a G. What a legend. I'm going 5. I don't know why this is going to be so hard for me. Why just not? Oh, here we go. Let's go back again. And then, is it here? No. Let's go one more time. Thanks. I don't know if you pronounce it Michi. Michi, you're the best, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying with us as long as you could. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for liking the videos. Hundreds for you. We finished with the rhythm section, guys, or rhythm chords. We're going to go right into the bottom 4 string chords and then get to the G major and minor 7th chords, okay? So let's get right to it, guys. Thank you for joining me and staying with me here. the second chord, the middle chord is one that I hate doing because it's really weird, but I slowly feel my brain making the neuronal connections on how to get between that chord and other chords. And I'm slowly feeling, today's one of those days where I feel like I'm going to fall in love with this chord because of how it's positioned. Again, that's just an example of how sometimes we work on things that are really difficult for us and we hate doing those difficult things, but once you get it, you start to love it, which is really cool. Now, guys, for those of you who are still here, I'm thankful that you guys were able to still be here. I'm glad that you guys are still, working and working and working. So I appreciate you. And your skill set when next year comes around, this time next year, is going to be so much better than it is today. For those of you who continue to work with me, I promise you your skill set will be better. You will be more confident and a much better player next year. And so will I. So we'll get to work on that together. We're not with the G major chords. So stupid. We're with the G7 chords. Yeah, I heard it. G7 is a political thing, too. So, it's a political... It's a summit? Is that what that is? The summit? Anyway, G7 is also a chord. So, Yeah. And we're doing the G minor 7s, too. So, in case that wasn't clear, I do declare. Let me see if I can show you this bottom one real quick. Wow, there are ones at the very top. Wow, these are nice. That book looks like it was written in the 1970s, because it was. The book was $3.95. Here's the cover for that book, ripped off a few weeks ago. In case you were wondering, it's an L.B. book. Book is old as dirt. Let's get right to it, guys. G7 chords. So we're starting with this first one, which is a weird one. Okay, so we're here. Who wants to start with this one? We can move up to here, and back to the, then, this one. And then we're back to this one right here. Then here. And then we're going to go back to the bar version. And the open version. Bar version. To the inside G7 chords that sound something like this right here, okay? All right, let's go. here. Then here. Let's go again. Right here. Let's go with the rhythm chords that sound like this right here, okay? So I think we know these, basically. A lot of these. Then you go to the bar chords. This one. And then I think we're up to here. How did I do this one? Oh, it's just 7. Okay, my bad. So here, here, here. No. Let's go. Then here. Right here. Right to. This is 7. So here we go. This one right here. Right here. Back down this one. Go to this one with the pinky out. Back to this one right here. Let's do it one more time, guys. And this one right here. Then here. And here. And here. No, it was right here. That was it. Right here. Then right here with the pinky. And then right here. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the bottom 4 strings. Yeah. And 3. And then 7. Because this one, okay, I got it. Figured it out. Right here. Then right here. Shout out to the only person on my stream right now still watching. Thank you for being here and being a friend and helping me out. I got 5 likes on this video, man. I'm psyched about this. I think the most I've had was 7 or 8. I've never had 10. I was hoping to get 10 on this session. I don't think that that's going to happen, but I try to be optimistic. So I'm going to be optimistic. Let's go, guys. Doing the G minor 7th chords, and then we are finished with the chords for the day. So. 7 chords, the rhythm chords, or the inside chords first, then the rhythm chords. I'm so excited. I love working on this stuff. I just hate being terrible at it. And I think that's really most people's problem. I think that it just sucks to suck. But somebody once said, if you don't mind being terrible for a while, you can be good at anything. I don't know who said that, but it's a great quote. If you don't mind the shame or the embarrassment that comes with being terrible for a little while, you can be great at anything. So, let's get it going, guys. Inside chords. Are y'all ready for this? Na 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 na. Guys. Finish this up with the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. Finished up with those chords, guys, we can get right into the licks of the week. Again, I posted the licks of the week. They're at the top of the chat. We're going to start with the Antonio Visadio one. I'm going to play through it twice or 3 times maybe. Again, if you have an Instagram account, as I tell everyone, if you guys could go ahead and like these videos or watch them or subscribe to those channels, helping them get higher priority in their algorithms incentivizes them to continue to push out content. And that's what we like, because when they put out content, it gives us more information as students to digest and to learn and to understand. And that's helpful to the channel too, because that's what the live stream is about. It's about us practicing and getting better. The channel is not a practice channel. Okay, so this is what it sounds like. So I'm going to do it slower. It's going to sound like this. That's all the time I'm going to have for that one today. Again, I'm not trying to rush through these. I did have a hell of a day as far as, having things that I had to get done. Got them done. Now we're here a lot later than anticipated, and had some really good comments earlier I had to get to that were really important to me for the channel. People talking about things I can do to make the channel better, like really helpful stuff. So I'm trying to move through some of these things because I not wasted, it's not the right word. I had to spend some time working on other things today that just prevented me from being here when I was supposed to be here. So again, let's get right to it. I'm going to start with this Melodies music one. So we know what that sounds like, because that's the one I'm working on. That's the one I would have liked to post earlier in this week. I was supposed to post it like last week too, and it didn't happen. But this week I had a legitimate excuse. My tea I like Alicia Keys. My teeth are on fire. Which sucked so much. Oh my god. Yesterday was a terrible day. It's the worst. Now we finished with that. Now we're going to work on the ABC Polyphia riff. Again, because it sucks and I haven't finished it yet, and it's because I really want to kill it. I really want to do really well in it. I'm not going to post it until it's good. And I've been doing it at 130 beats per minute, but I've taken it down because there are still some mistakes I'm making at slower tempos. So, I hope that you're continuing to follow along with me. Hundreds for all you guys for who are still with me. I hope that you can give me some really good advice on how I can get better. On how you can get better, what we can do as a collective. So hundreds to all you guys. If you haven't done so already, as I've asked before, and I'll ask a million times, if you can go ahead and like and comment on the video. It's helpful to me. It helps move me up in the algorithm, and it helps me achieve my goal of making it as free for me as I'm trying to make for you as possible. What does that mean? It means when I'm trying to make this net zero, it means that I'm trying to make sure that it is at no cost to you, that I'm not asking you guys for donations, but I'll keep the donation stuff up there in the event that people want to just say, hey, thank you for your help, whatever. But I'm trying to get advertiser-driven revenue or get involved with the YouTube partnership program that I just can't do it for at the moment because I am missing a lot of whatever YouTube is requiring. The requirements, I have not met them all. I think the only thing I've met was the easiest one was to make 3 uploads. Upload 3 videos in a 365-day period of time. Easy to do because I live stream every day, so I had that done within the first 72 hours. Now I'm working on the hours of the shorts and the getting the people getting enough subscribers. So liking the videos, subscribing to the channel, it's all really helpful stuff, guys. So I just want to say thank you for that. So let's get right to it. We're going to start working on the ABC Polyphia riff. You can let me know if I'm doing good, doing bad, doing terribly. And then we'll get right into the best part, the most fun part for me at least, is the improvisational stuff. Let's go. solo parts, again, it sounds a lot better at 110. There's still some work to be done, guys. And I've seen people post videos, and this really, it doesn't upset me. It's just really annoying. When you watch people post videos, and you know, as a guitar player, as a musician, as anybody, you hear it, doesn't sound good. That's not the issue. The issue is they post the video like it's like that's their final product. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, like, you can do better than that. And I just don't want to be one of those people. And again, for those who want to post those videos or post them because they're rushed to try to make money, because they're, strapped for financial, whatever reasons they have for not doing it. I understand it. I get it. It would just be easier. Like, if you're going to post a video like that where you've not completed the song, or the song is not completed to the best of your ability, I think the best way to do that is when you post a video and say, this is where I am on day 12, or this is where I'm at day 365, or I've been working on this for this long. To show, because I think it's important to show other people online, to mark your progress. It's helpful. You know what I mean? I've been working on this song for over a year, so when people call me, when people tell me later on, like after I post the video, and say, oh man, you sound really good, I can't believe you got that song right. It's like, if you understood how much time I put into this fucking song, you'd get it. Okay? You see these people put stuff up on the internet, and they sit there and they say to you, oh, it looks like they worked on the song, they spend the song 14 days on the song. It's like, yeah, you may have spent 14 days, different days recording the song because you struggled getting it on recording, because it's hard to, people will tell you this, some people have problems recording their videos. It might take me 14 days to record it, but it didn't take 14 days to learn that song unless you spent 8 hours a day, every day, for 14 consecutive days. And even then, you still wouldn't be anywhere near that good. I mean, there's maybe 5% of the community of guitar players on planet Earth that can do that in 14 days. And one of them is the guy who wrote the song. Actually, he could probably learn it in a day, because the guy's a freak. And I mean freak in a good way. Like, he's a freak of nature. Let's get right to it, guys. We're going to finish up with this solo right cha, and then we're going to get right into the fun stuff. Tutti frutti. See if I can do this right. that's all the time I'm going to have for that today, guys. I'm going to start working on the backing tracks, start playing the improvisational section as we speak right now, because I got to. This is the longer one. No, this is a shorter one. I like to start with the longer one first. Longer one meaning time-wise, it's the longer one because it's just easier for me in my brain. G, D, E minor, and C. So we're starting with open G. Turn this down a little bit. And then C. Dope. Well, we finished that song up right quick. You know what I'm talking about? Now I can close out of this, and we can finish up the last backing track that we're going to do today. I just got to click on continue right here. Okay. Skip that. Skip Philadelphia. Skip. Continue. Skip Philadelphia going on here. I'm trying to clean off some of my hard drive too, so I can make this easier. Another reason why I've been dealing with some of these issues is because I'm trying to clean off my hard drive to make sure that I have enough space to do some of the stuff that I'm trying to do here, guys. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience, guys. This is the last one we're going to do for today. I feel like we're at one of those old skating rinks where people are like, well, we're going to skate to the last song. It's going to be the last song here for today, guys. I don't know if you guys remember skating rinks. Those were fun. I remember I was a kid growing up and doing those. Growing up, when I was in elementary school, they were really fun. This is the same thing, except you're reversing the C, I want to say, and the E minor. You see in the D? Yeah, C and the D, my bad. So G major, C major, E minor, and then D. So right here. Back to G. Then C. did not end the way that I'd hoped. That's okay, because it's not always going to end the way that we want it to end. It's not going to always be perfect. It's not going to be everything that we want it to be all the time. I just want to say thank you guys so much for being able to join me here on this session right now today. Hopefully it's worked out pretty well. It's saying now that the connection is not so great, so I have to look back at the video and see what the hell's going on. For those of you who have not joined the session before, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who just joined me today, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who joined me before, thank you for joining me before. For those of you who were just able to stop by, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you and all of the questions that you asked throughout the session. I understand that some of the stuff is going to be difficult for me to change. Some of the elements that are technical are going to things that are just going to take some time. I'm just really technologically stupid, and it's crazy because I don't really feel like I am that way. But every time I get a new device in front of me, it's like I just forgot everything I learned ever. So I get my parents now, for sure, when they got the iPhone first, and they just looked at it and they were like, "What is this device?" Yeah. In any case, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sounding a lot better today because my face hurts a lot less because thanks to the doctor, I was given prescription strength ibuprofen, which has been very helpful. I can talk fine. Yesterday that was not the case. It was a very terrible situation. I was absolute dog shit yesterday if you watched that video, but I was still here, which is the important thing. Is that one of the promises that I made to you guys and made to myself is that I'm going to be here every single day. In case, unless I'm at the hospital or something family related came up or something crazy came up. And so I've been here every single day. So for those of you who have not joined the session before, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick just to end the session correctly. So number one, if you've never joined the channel before, if you just joined today, or if you've seen me in the past, welcome, thank you, and I hope you'll continue to join me every single day. This channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. It's about the practice session and about the improvisational section. Now, the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together as a collective so that we can get better and get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now, that being said, you can suggest me different artists or different influencers or different songs that might help me get to that level, and I will do the same for you. The practice will include warm-ups, scales, chords, improvisation, warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord voicings, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we will be covering, obviously, for promotional uses on the channel. The second thing the channel is about the improvisational section. It's about me improving in real time, so that you guys can comment on how I'm doing, how you're doing, and what we can do as a collective to get better. It's my hope that at a certain point that you will, after you're judging me sing or you're throwing a judgment, you will use some of the videos I have located in the comments or in the playlist section of my channel that are created by artists that aren't me, obviously. I didn't create these backing tracks, nor will I take credit for any of them. I did not make these backing tracks. These backing tracks are available on YouTube. You can use them, subscribe to those channels, and then you can also create music that you put on top of that. That's your own improvisational stuff. It's my hope that you will post it onto YouTube, a video of you doing it, and with your permission, to post it to the channel, and that will post it on my chat or send it to me as a DM, so I can use that link and put it in the channel, do a picture-in-picture sort of thing, talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better at improvisational music, obviously to move from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The third thing is what the whole channel's about. Now, I understand people haven't seen that before because that's my fault, because in building this channel, I was just trying to stay consistent with my live stream. But now we're at the point where I've got the live stream going, and now it's time for me to do the thing that the whole channel's about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X every single day of my life. It's about me using my understanding of the guitar, using my understanding of music theory, and using my guitar as either my principal instrument or my primary source of inspiration in creating the best songs I possibly can. 100% of the songs that I'll be creating and putting out there will be songs that will be for myself and for me to grow as my own personal artist, as a musician, singer, songwriter, things of that nature. So I'll be putting that stuff out there every single day. Now, the 90% of the music that I'm putting out there will be for me personally, and the other 10% will be broken down to music I'm creating for other people and for other individual artists who are looking for new music. I'm sorry, I have something bouncing on my screen, and that's just because I am, again, trying to clear up a bunch of shit that's on my hard drive, so I can have it free, so that I can have that space free to create more videos and do things of that nature. That's another thing I'm doing for the channel. Secondly, the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel, today was a very good example of that. When people watch the channel, I get comments in real time about things that small changes that I can make on an every single day basis, things that can help me build this channel as best as I possibly can. But when I don't get that kind of input, I have to go back and watch the videos. But because I save all of these videos, I can go back and watch these videos quickly, or not quickly, but it would take me more time to go back and watch these videos. But these videos serve for me as a video log, as where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go, sort of situations when people don't watch the channel. But when people do watch the channel, I get really good advice and really good input on what I can do to make it better. I heard something about lighting earlier today, which is an evident and obvious sort of thing that I can do. Something I can do that won't cost me too much money, but again, I can't do the neon light thing because it's not in the budget. The budget is supposed to come from the channel directly, which I haven't received a dime from the channel. So, again, with that being said, I ask people if you could go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if any of that sounds good to you. The second thing I ask people to do, if you can, obviously, is to donate to the channel. During this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory in which I'm currently sitting, and I'm not a part of the Amazon affiliate program, and I ask people to donate to the channel. It's my hope that in the next couple weeks, next couple months, I never have to do this again, but I will always have it as availability in the event that people want to donate to the channel, because I'm never going to refuse a donation. I just don't want to actively tell people, hey, you should donate to the channel. But the goal is to make this channel as free for you, as free for me, as I'm already trying to make for you as possible. To me, to reach net zero. And the way that I reach net zero is making the equivalent of whatever private lessons are today, music private lessons are today, for the hour. Spend an hour, 2 hours on here. My private lessons back in the day were $25, $30 an hour, and that was like a decade ago. So if those were the prices back then, I would imagine with inflation, they're probably around $30, $35 an hour. So if I was making that, I would be at net zero. Okay, I'm not looking for, obviously I want to make trillions of dollars, but that's not the case. But so while I'm waiting to get advertiser-driven revenue, so I don't have to ask people who are watching the channel to donate to the channel, I ask people to donate to my Ko-fi account. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. It's in the chat. It's in the description of every video, should you want to do that. If you don't, there's an indirect way to do that, and that's through cryptocurrency and the centralized exchange platforms I have available using the referral links I have available in the description of the channel. If you'd like to, you can donate to the channel first through a Ko-fi account or through the cryptocurrency referral links. How does that work? You sign up using my referral links. Using my referral links, once you sign up, you can purchase cryptocurrency valued at $50 or more. When you spend $50 or more on any of those platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits that would be exponentially more beneficial to you and your bottom line than it would be if you did not, okay? Or if you signed up by yourself. But whatever they offer you, whether it's $20 cash back in cryptocurrency or whether it's $50 off or $100 off of trading fees, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 to reinvest back in the channel, that's how it helps. But again, I should say you should be in a region that's eligible, or you are age eligible, and both of those things have to be true. So you have to be both age eligible and regionally eligible to purchase cryptocurrency on any of those platforms. And lastly, if you don't want to purchase anything or you don't want to get involved in cryptocurrency, I understand all of that. But again, if you want to help out with the channel, the freest way to help out with the channel is by subscribing to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. Now, I'm not very active. I'm not active at all on Twitch at the moment. Never have been. And I'm not as active as I should be on TikTok. But I'm very active on Facebook and Instagram for the moment. And I ask people to subscribe to me across all platforms, because helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow the other channels. Thank you guys so much for your prayers, for your likes, your comments. I appreciate all of it. It's been helpful. The prayers, especially for my over your thoughts and prayers for what's ever happening with my jaw, not my jaw, my tooth or whatever it is. It's been a nasty situation. It's been so difficult. It's been tough. Thoughts and prayers might be a little bit too hardcore to say that, because I understand there's some tragedies that happened this week that deserve all of the thoughts and prayers, but I didn't mean to use that as an analogy, so excuse me if that was offensive. What I meant to say was that I appreciate your get well wishes for me and whatever's happening in my face hole, because that is really, really, really been the reason I've been able to be here today. And I'm lucky that the ibuprofen is actually working, which is great, and hopefully it will continue to work throughout this period, this very difficult period of toothache that I'm dealing with. So I appreciate all you guys. I'm thankful that you guys were here today. I'm thankful that I was here today, and I was able to be here today and yesterday, for that matter. I just want to say I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And if any of that sounds good or useful to you, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Help me grow this channel. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Thursday.